In today's video, I talk about why the last 5 years of your working career are so important and what to do if you're at that stage, some things to think about. I'm Maureen. This is Life Starts at Retirement. I produce a retirement lifestyle video every Monday morning. Now, when I retired, I was 100% focused on money. Money. Where was our money going to come from? How much money would we have? Where was our income? In fact, my husband Ken would tease me all the time because I'd be doing something on my phone and he'd say, "Are you on your calculator again?" Yes, I was working the numbers one more time. But now, looking back, there's a few things I could have done other than work my calculator to become better prepared. So let's take a look at a few of them. So number one, let's stay on the topic of money for a minute. So although I still worry about money, I think that's actually in my DNA. My dad always worried about money too. I didn't really understand the concept of compounding interest. Wait, that's not true. I understood the concept of it, but I didn't understand the impact it would have on our savings. So we had saved, and then all of a sudden, the compound interest is making more than our savings. It was crazy. One day, I realized, I went, wow, holy cow, we really are going to be okay. But when I was younger, I think I also didn't realize how our life would sort of change. When you're in the thick of things, you have the big mortgage, the stress, the little kids, you're building your career, you have to pay for hockey, you have to pay for school, you have braces. It's really, really difficult to imagine anything different. But all of a sudden, one child moves out, next child moves out, we're empty nesters, and you have all of this disposable income. For us, at least, we were at the top of our careers, making the most money we had ever made. But at the time, I couldn't see through all of the bills and the struggles we had, and it was an amazing discovery. So if you can, use the last 5 years before you retire to continue to save and use that compounding interest, because it's possible to grow your retirement income way more in the last 5 years than you probably did in the previous 20. It was a great thing to discover for me. Number two, I have to say, once again, looking back, that I was so focused on savings that I really didn't spend on the things that I really should have or now wanted to for the big things. Because we were working and we had a higher income, I think we should have done some renovations to this house, taking care of some of the things while we were working. Our garage needs new siding. Now we have to do that. And while we were working, we should have done those things while we had the income. Because one of the most difficult things that most retired people discover is or do, not even just discover, but is to bring themselves to spend big money in retirement. That's hard to do. And so I wish I had done some of the bigger things or anticipated some of these things while I was working. Number three, let's talk health. If you're one of the lucky ones that has a health benefit plan at work, I would highly recommend using it to the fullest while it's paid for. Take advantage of it all. Get glasses, get your teeth done, do any procedures that you're eligible for, go for massages, whatever it is that you can get done, get everything checked so that when you retire, it's all done. And the fourth one, the fun one, the last 5 years of your prior to you retiring, the picture of your retirement really becomes clear. So when I was younger, of course I wanted to retire someday in the future. Yeah, someday I'm going to retire. But it was sort of like a hazy dream. But the last 5 years, it became so much more clear. Ken and I would talk about what we wanted to do, where we wanted to live, where we wanted to travel to, and the fun we would have. But then also, with that, how much that would cost. So the picture went from a hazy picture to bright, and right there for us to be able to see. And the most fun thing of the last 5 years before retirement is really you can begin to dream it. It becomes so much more real and so much more exciting. Dreaming and planning it is such a fun time. You can start to dream about what you want to spend, where you want to spend your time, where you want to have fun with, what you want to do, who you want to be when you get to retirement. That's what retirement is all about. And it's so much easier to use the last 5 years to just refine your plan, what you hope to get out of it, and plan accordingly. So my wish for you is to have the most remarkable retirement in whatever your circumstances. And as far as I know, we only have one life to live. So let's get busy living it and having fun. I'm Maureen Debransky. This is Life Starts at Retirement. I do produce a retirement lifestyle video every Monday morning, and our Facebook group is growing like crazy. Please consider joining facebook.com/groups/Life Starts at Retirement.